All right, guys, welcome back. Today we're going to do a video on the Gloss Shop. Now, I've been using this for over 2 years. It is a real nice product. Doesn't get talked about a lot, but this is something I got from Autoality. They also have their own website over at the Gloss Shop. I think I picked this up for around $31 shipped. All right, I know on the Gloss Shop it's like $30. I don't know if they charge for shipping or not. But anyway, this is a liquid that you can make a rinseless wash, waterless wash, pre-spray, detail, quick detailer, paint prep. You can use this on the inside and the outside of the car, a clay lube. It does everything that your concentrated rinseless wash liquid should do. So this product, Rinseless Wash, 1 ounce to 2 gallons. So here's 2 gallons of liquid. Let's pour our product in there. Now it is kind of a viscous type product. It's very thick, almost soapy thick. So I've got 1 ounce into 2 gallons there. Now my waterless wash or pre-spray, all right, what you're gonna do is take this same dilution ratio if you want, and you can get this and you can just dip it right inside here and fill up the bottle, so you have the same ratios there. Now, if this is for moderately dirty cars, if your car's dirtier, you're gonna cut that down to 1 ounce per 1 gallon. Right now we're using 1 ounce per 2 gallons. All right. But if your car is dirtier, you cut it down to 1 ounce per 1 gallon. And if you want to use this, also, you can cut it down like on your dirty exterior. You can cut it down to 1 ounce to 64 ounces as your waterless wash. All right, if it's real dirty, that way it cuts into the grime and cleans well. Now I got another bottle here that's pre-filled, and this one you go 1 to 15 if you want to use it as a paint prep. So I've got about half this filled up. We'll put 1 ounce into there, and that can be used as a paint prep or for really dirty wheels. All right, so we're going to use this for wheels today. So this is our wheel one. We'll put this in the back here. Also, I have an IK foamer, and if I remember correctly, I don't think I had this back then, but this product does foam pretty good inside here. So let's put about a ½ ounce into about, I'd say that's probably somewhere around half full, so maybe around 20 ounces of water there. And we'll try this out as a foam spray. All right, so we've got a couple different things going on. We've got the rinseless, 1 to 2 gallons. We've got the waterless, same dilution, 1 to 2 gallons. We've got the wheel and tires, mainly just wheels, but you can wipe the tires too, at 1 to 15 inside here. Actually, I think I only put half that, so I need to put the whole one. So let's make it 1 to 15. So we put the whole ounce into there because that's for dirty wheels. Now this car that we're going to work on, I took to the river, and we had a monsoon and there was lots of dust. And then we've got this one at about a ½ ounce to, I don't know, what is that, about 20 something ounces, 30 ounces of water inside there. And this is the foamer. So we'll see how that foams. You can always beef any of these dilutions up by adding more product to make them stronger. All right, so for our rinseless wash, let's go ahead and add a couple towels into the mix. And we're gonna be doing a rinseless wash with the microfiber towel method, but we're gonna also be using Mark the car washer's method that he showed me. So let's get started with this. Hit that like and subscribe. This is the Gloss Shop Sublime. Let's go. All right, first things first, we're gonna take our IK foamer and fill it with air. When this pops up, it's ready to go. Now, as you can see, there is lots of dirt all over the panel here. It's all over the trim, so this vehicle is very dirty. All right, let's go ahead. We got our IK foamer. Let's see how this foams. Now, remember, I put basically about a ½ ounce into this. You can see the water line there. It's about halfway full. Let's see what this does. Now these things you want to have less full so they hold more air. But as you can see, it does give you some nice, decent foam. Obviously I could put more product and beef that foam up, but we're gonna let that sit for right now. All right guys, so we've got this. We sprayed it with the IK foamer. We've got our towels that are sitting clean inside the Rinseless Wash. We've got a little ring out on them, and they're nice and wet. Not super drippy, but they have plenty of liquid in them. So we'll start and we'll wash from the top down. And I mean, it feels really, really good. Now I like to go over the area just one more time with the clean side of the towel there. Make sure I didn't miss anything. And then continue on down. And it does a fantastic job at cleaning. So now we've got some dirt on there. We're gonna flip this over to 2 clean sides, and we're gonna save this towel right here. I'm gonna get my drying towel, hold on. So I've got my medium-sized auto fiber Dreadnought, and I'm just gonna dry these windows. Now what I like about the Gloss Shop product is it doesn't streak. It doesn't have any silicones or waxes, so it's body shop safe. No gloss enhancers. It's just a nice cleaning rinseless wash. Everything feels good. This car is coated, and you get to feel what's underneath. It just cleans so well, and I'm telling you, it's really, really slick underneath there. So very, very nice and easy. Now that's your foam to start, and then the rinseless wash. Okay guys, so if it's not real dirty, which it is pretty dirty, but I'm gonna show you anyway, you can use your waterless wash. Now this is the one that I just dipped into the rinseless wash. It is the same ratio, 1 to 256. If you need more power, you can make this 1 to 128. Just cut the water in half or add an ounce of product. And all you're gonna do is go ahead and spray this. Spray this down. You can use any pump sprayer you want. Normally we start at the bottom so it works really good on the dirtier areas. And you want it to really break everything down. So we spray the door down. This is your waterless wash. All right, you get your towel here. I like to spray the towel a little bit, get a little bit moist. And you start to wash. Now, waterless washing, you're gonna use a little bit more towel. I'll rotate the towel a little bit because it gets dirty and I wanna use a different side of it. All right, so I've got enough dirt on there. I'm gonna flip it to a clean side. And since it's the clean side, I can go ahead and dry this. I don't really like drying with these towels, but you can do that. If you want to use your other Dreadnought or your auto fiber towel, you can do that. So I've dried that side, still clean because it was clean when we dried that. Now we're going to finish up with the bottom. Lots of dirt on there. All right, I'm going to flip to a clean side and I'm going to dry some more. That's it, we're done. All right, so on this door we did the foam and the rinseless. Now, whether you do foam and rinseless or you do waterless wash and then a rinseless, these are your safest ways to do it. If you use just the single clean towels to do it and you don't reintroduce these into your bucket, this is the cleanest way to wash your car. There's no dirt going back in the bucket like when you use a sponge or something, you're not reintroducing the dirt. Even though I use sponges and they still work fine, this is probably the cleanest way to do it. If you just spray with the waterless wash or the foam and you want to clean it waterless wash wise, this has to be less dirty, all right? This is a more dangerous way to clean your car, but it will work on a moderately dirty vehicle. You just saturate it more, you're gonna use more towels, and you just wanna work cleaner. Okay, we're on to the back section. We're back to the waterless wash. Same dilution as the rinseless. Go ahead and spray down the panel. Spray down the bottom really good. Work your way up. All right. And we're gonna go back to rinseless washing, but I'm gonna show you something. All right, so for this panel, I grabbed the towel that we were using. It was dirty on the inside here. You can see the dirt there. So we're gonna flip to the clean sides. Now this towel's been sitting outside for a little while, so this is where Mark the car washer's method comes in. We grab a cup of the clean rinseless wash and we saturate the towel again. This is going to re-lubricate the towel, and I'm ready for my rinseless wash. All right, so I've got my re-lubricated towel. I've already pre-sprayed the panel and I'm wiping. This is lots of lubrication. The towel is nice and wet. You can see how dirty it is there. I'm gonna flip over to a clean side, re-wipe. Now I've used this whole side of the towel. I'm gonna turn it inside out, and I've got 4 more sides. Here's 2, and here's 2 that are clean to use. All we do is grab our drying towel and we dry now. Very simple, very easy. That is the Mark the car washer's method with extra lubrication, because your same towel is drying out and the water's coming out as you're using it, and you don't want to dip it back into the bucket, so you rehydrate it with the cup. All right, we're on the back here. We're gonna go ahead and spray this with the IK foamer. Let me bring you in and do this. So on the back, we're gonna go ahead, we'll bring out the IK, and we're just gonna spray away. Then what you can do at this point, you can bring your waterless wash out if you really want to be extra careful, and you can spray some extra waterless wash and it's going to make it drip down. Now the back is always good for this because there's extra dirt in the back. All the dirt flies over the car. So this way it's kind of rinsing it down. At that point, we're gonna grab our rinseless wash towel, little bit of Mark the car washer's rehydrate system, and we're going to rinseless wash the car. Now we've foamed it, we've broken up a lot of the dirt, then we did a pre-spray and rinsed at the same time while adding even more lubrication. We've rinsed a lot of the dirt down. I'll flip the towel over, keep going. Now I've got 2 more sides here. I'm gonna open the towel up, flip it over. I'm just gonna go over the area one more time to make sure I've gotten everything off there. Remind you, I was in a monsoon for 2 days. Every night it would happen and dust and dirt would fly around. Flip the towel one more time. Just make sure I got everything. And now we dry. All right, guys, so let's say we're washing the car or we're washing multiple cars and our solution is getting low. Well, because we only have clean rinseless wash in here, we can just take the top off. We can dip this bottle right back in it and fill it right back up because we have not introduced any dirt into this bottle or into this bucket. All the liquid we're sucking out is going to be clean. It's not going to clog our bottles here, and it's not going to be reintroduced onto the car. So that's a very handy way and why we do this with the separate towels. It's also fantastic with this rehydrate method. All right, guys, which way is easier, the foaming wash or the waterless wash with the pre-spray, or the waterless with the rinseless? Well, the easiest to do it is the pre-spray and then a rinseless. Now, which pre-spray do I use, the foam or the one made out of the rinseless? It doesn't really matter. The foam is nicer. I think it breaks up better. It foams, it kind of sticks to it, but you got to have an air compressor or you got to pump by hand. This one I'm using a battery powered sprayer, but you could just use any sprayer you want. So I like the foam one better, but you got to have extra devices like an air compressor or pump it by hand. Either way, pre-spray with foam or spray and then do the rinseless wash. I'm gonna get on with the rest of the car. You can watch the side of this. All right, guys, so we've used the two waterless, we've used the foam, and we used the rinseless that's on the other side of the car. Now we've got the 1 to 15. I'm gonna use this for the wheels. So 1 part product, 15 parts water, right around there. Let's do it. All right, so here is the wheel. As you can see, very, very dirty. All right, so we've got our product here. Let's go ahead and spray this down. I'll tell you what, I'm even gonna do the tire. And we've got a dirty wheel towel that I use for this. And all we're gonna do is go ahead and do a waterless type of wash here and wipe it down. Let me set you guys up on the tripod. Now mind you, it's about 110 degrees today, so we're working in the shade. It's always nice to be able to do a rinseless or waterless wash. Now would it be nice to put a brush in here? Yeah, but this works. This does the faces pretty nice and clean. And I'd say at 15 to 1, this does a fantastic job. Really, majority I'd say. I only missed these inner cracks, but if you got the time, go ahead and get in there. It's good enough for me right now, so that's how I would do it. If you want to spray the towel a little bit and wipe down the tires, that's fine too. And here is the after shot of the tire and the wheel. Nothing applied. Remember, these tires did have that Duragloss from a couple times ago, and it still looks very nice. It is not as shiny, but it is still nice. Pretty good matte finish on it. And of course, the Sublime from the gloss shop did a great job all on the face of the wheel. Oh, you say you want a little bit of foam action. Well, I've got a little bit left in here. How's that for you? I like that actually better, using the foam. But of course, not everybody has an IK foamer. If you do, yeah, that's the way to go. Now guys, if you want an IK foamer, or you like the detailing card I'm using, I got those over at autoforge.net. I'll put a link to that below. Definitely the way to go is the little IK foamer. Very nice, very clean. These back ones were really dirty. The tires were dirty. Fantastic. Alright guys, I told you this product can be used on the inside and the outside. Now this is at the Rinseless Wash dilution. This was just soaked into the Rinseless Wash. You can cut it even or make it stronger, 1 to 64. Right now it's 1 to 256. Alright, so the car's not super dirty. We're just going to spray a little bit of product on here. I wouldn't do the IK foamer because it just makes a huge mess. But if you wanted to spray a little bit of this like that, I don't like spraying on the car, I like spraying there, but you could spray the car and just wipe it down. This is going to work on the inside as well. It's not going to change the finish of your interior. Just basically freshen everything up, wipe it all clean, do your door jambs. Very dirty. All right. And you can do the dash, the seats, everything is just going to be fine. Oh guys, and one last tip. Since this rinseless water is clean, I go ahead and I put a funnel inside here and I refill these bottles with the clean rinseless water, and I have rinseless ready to, or waterless wash or pre-spray ready to go. Instead of wasting that, use it in as many bottles as you have laying around, and it will just make a pre-spray or a waterless wash for you. Okay guys, so that's it for the video. Hope you liked it. Today we're talking about the Gloss Shop Sublime. 30 bucks a gallon, rinseless wash, 1 ounce to 2 gallons. If you need it stronger for a dirtier car, 1 ounce to 1 gallon. Waterless wash, pretty much the same, except you can go down to 1 ounce to 64 ounces. If you want to do your wheels, or you want something really grimy and dirty, or a paint prep, you can do 1 ounce to 15 ounces in a spray bottle. This stuff we use as a rinseless wash, worked fantastic. We use it as a pre-spray and a waterless wash, worked fantastic. I even threw it into the IK foamer at a real weak dilution and it still foamed up nicely. Did a fantastic job. So very versatile product. This was the other bottle I used at 1 to 15 for the wheels, and it really cleaned the wheels good. And I rubbed down the tires so they looked fantastic as well. Just an overall very, very good product here from the Gloss Shop. Now, I think this is their older version. They may have come out with a new one, I think I saw, and maybe the scent is like limonade or lemonade, I don't know. But I have not tried the newest version, but from the old version, it was fantastic. So try it out. You guys want something that foams, really cleans well. It has no gloss enhancers, no silicones, no waxes, so you're not getting anything like that. It's purely just a cleaning product. Now this vehicle has only been ceramic coated in about 6 or 7 different sections with different coatings. I have not put any real toppers on it. I always just wash it, waterless wash it, so nothing very strong. A week ago I used Elixir, CarPro Elixir on it, and now I'm washing it with this. It is very silky smooth and it feels fantastic. These rinseless washes really do fantastic when you have some sort of protection like a ceramic coating on them, and I highly suggest you try out rinseless washing. On a 110-degree day today, I'm in the garage. It's still hot, but I'm not in the sun. So it makes it a lot more bearable, easier. The floor's not all wet, and it's just fun to do, you guys. I mean, I love rinseless washing, waterless washing. So I hope you guys liked it. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys later.